Probably getting a little footage from underneath here, but honestly, we're pretty happy with how it looks. It could have been a lot worse. As you guys can see, we have a heater hose up top that was melted, but it looks like the manifold and the turbo blanket, I mean, did its job and saved the car. What do you think?
Pretty good.
Yeah? Were you expecting worse, honestly?
Definitely.
Yeah, especially when you see all the fiberglass and the oil and the coolant. Did the coolant hose or the heater hose actually rupture, or is it just about to?
I think it's about to.
Yeah.
It might be like a pinhole leak.
Yeah. Nice. Well, not bad. Cool.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Alright, y'all, we got a little bonus coverage over here. Adam's got one of his dealer accounts that brought him over a first gen, obviously, SRT Jeep, black, clean, Utah car, about 60,000 miles, and it's got a Vortec V3 on it. Is that the inner core that sits on top? That little, like, yeah. Okay. So, and he's getting ready to do, just tune it, basically. They're selling it, and it's not running right. Looks like somebody loaded up the factory tune, Adam said, and obviously didn't scale for the injectors and everything else that's going on with the trucks. So, what kind of power do these things usually make, Adam, out of curiosity? Have you tuned one of these or not?
No, not on the dyno.
Okay, cool.
I would say no more than 500.
We should guess for fun,
No
maybe
more
for
than-
lunch.
490.
Okay, I'm gonna go with, I feel like this is a healthy car with 60,000 miles, so I'm gonna go with 497.
Alright.
And then the torque will be the well, I guess there's no tiebreaker because he's not going in, but torque I'm gonna go over, right? I'm gonna go 517. What about you?
I was gonna like 540.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see who's closer. Yeah. Let's take a walk around.
93 octane too.
Okay, it's on 93 octane, so pump gas, which is weird because Utah's or it's gonna stay out here. I was gonna say Utah's a 91 state like Colorado, you know? Yeah. This thing looks pretty clean. Not bad. We'll stand outside, check you out over here. So did you do any tuning on this thing yesterday, Adam, or is this just first pass out of the gates?
That's like the base thing.
Nice.
Lower. I got a bit of scaling.
Yeah.
RPM something.
Nice. I don't know if you guys can see, but Adam's got himself a badass new monitor for the dyno, which makes things a lot cooler and easier. That's pretty neat. Alright, they'll check in for y'all. So we got one of the dump tubes off and one of the wastegates off, obviously, over here, and discovered that full race, when they shipped it to me, sent me 2 different color wastegates, which is kind of retarded, but whatever. But as you guys can see, some of the carnage, but once again, could have been a lot worse. What's up, man? How are you?
Alright.
Better than my car, right? Man, you guys have to have patience to do shit like this. A lot of patience, man.
Hardly at work.
I'd have to agree with you on
Most of the
that.
time it's easier just to drop the motor.
Drop the whole subframe? Yeah. As you guys can see, not a lot of space for him to work in at all. As you guys can see, another view from up top here, but this is not fun. Glad I'm not doing it. Not that I could. You'd like a little Asian lady with little hands to get back there, huh?
Pretty much.
Somebody's out there. Alright y'all, so this is what's left of the gasket where the turbo met the manifold that got spit out. Adam's over here tuning this thing still, hoping to make a pass in the next minute or two, and we will record that. But yeah, so pretty much that gasket is the reason this thing caught on fire. Turbo separated from the manifold, and then basically at that point it shot the gasket out and then started shooting straight up fire. It's pretty crazy. Let's see what this Jeep does. Making some tweaks here to the tune, and a lot of this is just the drivability stuff. Wide open throttle, he said, was good. So I believe this is just more about the you know, the partial throttle and the around town stuff to clean it up, make sure it, you know, drives right, and they can sell the car, I guess. Here we go. Go a little bit better? Sounded better. Sounded pretty good.
Yeah, range cut, yeah, better.
More boost or still the same boost?
4.5 pounds, like 4,500 RPM.
Huh.
Nothing too crazy.
Yeah. That's
No,
what.
no horsepower rating. Because
Yeah.
it's in diagnostic mode, so it counts in 8.5%.
So you're in diagnosing mode?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
it's simulating 8.5 grade.
Okay, cool.
Grade.
Nice.
So crawling up the hill.
Nice. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Alright y'all, a little check back in here. These guys were able to get the downpipe off, and then this is what's left of the turbo blanket and the few bolts that were left on the turbo, because keep in mind 2 of them backed off. So some of the carnage. But I guess all in all, this thing pretty much saved it and did its job, like we said in previous videos. Alright, so let's see what the old Jeep here. Adam's not too happy with it because it seems to kind of be a piece of shit, to be honest with you.
It's been beat as shit, and there's some fucking massive issues here.
Ridden hard and put away wet is what they call this.
Yeah. I think we're gonna pop the filter off because it looks like it's been coated with fucking dirt.
You might just be completely clogged up that bad, huh?
I
Can't breathe.
I hope so, because apart from this, I'm not sure what the
You're at a
fuck
loss
to say.
for words.
Oh, it shot some coolant out too on the big end. Out of the cap.
What would that usually mean, Adam? Too much pressure, cylinder pressure?
Normally, you know, when they pop. I mean, this thing is just not one of the good ones. Oh, and the battery dies now too.
Wow.
Oh man.
Yeah. At least it's getting sold to somebody else. It'll become somebody else's problem. So we are back. Adam's gonna lend the guys a hand here before lunch, I think, because they're on the home stretch here. Adam, any thoughts on?
Something about some bolt.
Yeah, they have a couple bolts that were difficult to get out last couple turns here. Timmy said
Right behind 3
Oh shit. On the bottom?
on the top. You feel it?
Oh yeah, fat finger problems.
There's no way to get it.
Pull the motor out.
I was gonna say that's what Timmy said. He would just pull the whole motor. These guys were saying they think Booston pulled the motor when they put the turbo kit on because the motor was built the previous year.
Yeah, that kind of would make sense if they would have done that.
It would make it a lot easier.
Wow, this is fucking design. Nice one.
Yeah.
Right here. Twisty.
This is crazy, man. This working space.
No problem.
That's what's left of the gasket?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty crazy, right?
That's nice.
Hot fire, man. Hot fire.
Good job, man.
Yeah.
Good job.
I beat that Audi, though. I'll tell you what. It was an Audi with one of those 5-cylinders, Adam. You love that shit. I guarantee.
yeah.
Those things are fast, for the record.
They are.
Had a 35R on it, 5-cylinder. It was pretty fucking fast. Or pretty fast, excuse my French. Nice. Well, Adam's gonna do a little work on this, and we'll check back in, y'all. All right, so we just turned the camera on. Adam made quicker work than I thought here, but he was just telling me this is why he owns the place and gets paid the big bucks, because he just literally walked over here and literally less than 3 minutes has got this thing loose. So I guess that's why I called him the magician previously in other videos.
God.
You want me to hold anything out?
No, I'll be all right.
Hey guys, Adam's got the manifold separated. He's got it off, the turbo off. Didn't know if they wanted to come take notes or anything, you know? Guess you can just watch my video, right? There you go, EVO 10 R&R manifold. Here you go, boys. Watch this one.
You fucking bitch.
So that's that internal blow-off valve that's built into the 8374. I was always wondering how that worked.
That thing off.
14.
I had the midget wrench on it.
Nope.
I was saying earlier, I had the midget wrench on it, but I couldn't get it to turn. Because I kept bottoming the wrench.
Quick work. be fair though, my guy did about 95% of it. He just came in for the, you know, make it look easy part.
I think this thing's gotta get slid out this way. Like all this bullshit will have to come off.
Really?
Yeah.
Like all this right here?
Yep.
The vacuum lines and fuel lines and all that?
Get the fuck off.
Yep. Don't need that anymore.
You fucking big ass cow. Yeah, they weigh a bit.
Is it a nice manifold though, Adam?
Nice
From
manifold, yeah.
one welder to another? Because you always hear full race, their stuff's supposed to be amazing.
No, you pay big money for good shit.
Yeah.
Off the feed lines. Oh, the gasket.
No, the feed line's busted off.
Yeah.
So that's probably what started the fire then, boys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty
That's what
sure.
I thought it was the oil line, because it went from 0 to 100 like snap your fingers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously the turbo was flopping around and caused. So the turbo flopping around caused the issue of the line coming off, or no?
What happened was the studs broke loose. Then you
Yeah.
get like 1500 degrees coming out of the exhaust
Oh,
manifold.
so it just melted the hoses. So it wasn't from the turbo actually moving and it ripped it; it melted it.
Pure heat.
Nice.
It's a nylon line with a stainless powder
Okay.
shell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold the turbo while you get this nut loose.
Yeah, all those lines got to come off, obviously. And but I reckon we're gonna go to lunch because I need fuel for this.
All right, cool. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna get out of Adam's hair for the day. Once again, thanks for letting me hang out for the day and record the process here. But just out of curiosity, Adam, maybe we get a little bit of feedback from you in terms of what you think of the aftermath. Now that we've got the manifold and the turbo separated, and kind of get some feedback from you in terms of what you think and next steps.
Nothing got damaged.
Adam
Melted,
Tuck's
like, yeah, nothing got really badly damaged, such as the harnesses or anything like that. But just cosmetics, couple lines up, and the battery is dying. Go figure. Okay. Well, nothing got damaged over there in that aspect. So that's gonna.
So you think the turbo and the manifold look good? So it sounds
Yeah,
like
it simply came undone. So turbo didn't get damaged in any way.
All right, so we just turned off the fan. It was a little bit loud, but what Adam was saying basically to wrap it up here and summarize the day, the turbo down there, which is what you guys are staring at, 2 bolts backed off it, it got loose, and then what happened was basically exhaust gases got started shooting out the...
You can see inside it's melted plastic.
Wow.
So, yeah, she got a little warm, and that's where the oil came from.
Yeah.
And caused the fire.
So then it started squirting down the turbo because that oil line melted completely, and then...
motor spinning, 100 psi of oil pressure.
Yeah, and we were at 9,000 RPM for the record at that point, so...
She gets, goes everywhere.
Nice. So Adam, in terms of next steps, obviously with the viewers, we've talked about doing the road racing setup, but what kind of parts do you think I need to order? We talked about last week a downpipe, I need an intake, I need a manifold,
Yes.
I need...
Exhaust manifold, turbo, O2 housing, some of the oil lines.
That's right, little Snoop Dogg for y'all.
Yeah.
And then another thing that I thought of is I have this fancy radium,
Yes.
fuel rail and all that. But from what I remember is I had better luck on the stock regulator and stock rail. From a tuning and idle perspective, do you have any opinions on that? Curious.
Not sure why that is. There's something missing here, but we'll sort that out when it's running.
Okay, cool. I was always told that some of the aftermarket fuel rails don't have dampeners in them. This one does, obviously.
This one does. But the dampener, I only seen it on Evo 10s, and I've yet to seen one that causes an issue.
So you think we can keep the fuel rail setup there?
There's something else going on to where it's causing all this.
Okay.
So we had a similar car with the radium tank that had a problem with the return line, and the pressure was getting up to 80 psi at idle. So that's
so base fuel pressure can be an issue as well. So and we're going to ditch the Spark-Tech ignition system for the record, and we're going to go back to the stock coils, which hopefully will help with improve the drivability and idle quality. So once again, thanks Adam. We'll see you next week. We appreciate it, and we'll check back in with everybody.
sounds good.